Have you ever felt the sting of uncertainty when the man you adore begins to pull away? Maybe he stops texting as often, becomes less affectionate, or suddenly seems lost in his own world. It's a moment filled with confusion, self-doubt, and endless questions. Did I do something wrong? Is he losing interest? How do I get him back without seeming desperate? Take a deep breath. You're not alone. Here's the truth. When a man pulls away, it's not always a sign of something broken. Sometimes it's the perfect opportunity to make him obsessed with you in a way he never imagined. But this isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about understanding what truly captivates a man's heart and mind. This is about embracing your authenticity and power in a way that draws him closer instead of pushing him further away. So many women make the same mistakes, chasing, over-communicating, or trying to fix the situation. But what if I told you that the solution isn't in chasing him but in becoming magnetic? What if the answer lies in creating a dynamic where he can't stop thinking about you, even if he's currently pulling away? In this video, we'll dive deep into 10 proven ways to ignite that spark of obsession. By the end, you won't just know how to handle the distance. You'll understand how to make any man crave your presence, cherish your essence, and see you as completely irreplaceable. Are you ready to uncover these secrets? Let's begin. 1. The power of distance. Why pulling away isn't always a bad thing. Here's a question to ponder. Why does distance sometimes make someone more desirable? Think about it. Have you ever found yourself longing for something you couldn't immediately have? Maybe it was a person, an opportunity, or even a simple treat. That longing creates value. It sparks desire. It plants a seed of obsession. The same principle applies to relationships. When a man begins to pull away, your first instinct might be to close the gap, text him more, ask what's wrong, or try to reignite his attention. But here's the paradox. The more you chase, the further he'll retreat. Instead of chasing, what if you embrace the space? This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about giving both of you the time and room to reawaken desire. Men often pull away not because they've lost interest, but because they're processing their emotions. They need space to reflect, to miss you, and to realize the depth of their feelings. Imagine this. If he's pulling away and you pull back too, it creates a moment of silence, a void. And that void is powerful because it forces him to confront the absence of you. It forces him to feel what life would be like without your warmth, your energy, and your presence. But here's the challenge. Embracing this space requires confidence and stoicism. It demands that you hold your ground and trust the process. This is where Stoic love comes into play. A love that doesn't beg or plead, but stands tall, strong, and magnetic. How do you do this? Start by focusing on your own life. Reinvest in your passions, your friendships, and your goals. Post that photo of you laughing with friends. Take the yoga class you've been postponing. Let him see that you are thriving, not waiting for him. This isn't about making him jealous. It's about reminding him that you are a complete, radiant woman with or without him. And here's the beauty. When you stop chasing and start living, you naturally become irresistible. You become a woman of intrigue, a woman he wants to know more about, a woman who draws him in without saying a word. So the next time he pulls away, don't panic. Pause. Smile. Let him feel the power of your absence. Trust me, he'll come running back. And when he does, he'll see you in a whole new light. Are you curious about how to amplify this magnetic energy even further? Stay with me, because what comes next will blow your mind. Let's dive into the art of mystery and how it makes men absolutely captivated. 2. Build intrigue. Mastering the art of mystery. Have you ever wondered why some women seem to have men wrapped around their fingers, completely captivated and constantly intrigued? These women don't just walk into a man's life and lay all their cards on the table. They understand the magnetic pull of mystery. They leave just enough unsaid to spark his curiosity, making him want more. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you felt truly fascinated by someone? Chances are it wasn't because they told you everything about themselves in one sitting. It's likely because they left you with questions, a desire to dig deeper, and an urge to uncover their layers. This is the power of mystery, and it's your secret weapon. Mystery doesn't mean playing games or withholding important parts of who you are. It's about being intentional with what you share and how you reveal yourself. Think of your life as a captivating novel. Would you read a book if the first chapter gave away the ending? Probably not. The same principle applies to relationships. If you want to keep a man intrigued, give him reasons to keep turning the pages. Here's the mistake many women make. They try to fast-forward intimacy. They overshare too quickly, hoping to create a bond. While vulnerability is a key part of connection, timing is everything. Reveal too much, too soon, and the intrigue fades. Let him uncover you slowly, like a beautiful puzzle he can't wait to solve. So, how can you build this intrigue? Start by embracing unpredictability. If you're always available, always responding immediately, and always predictable in your actions, where's the excitement? Switch things up. Maybe tonight you're out with friends and don't answer his call right away. Maybe tomorrow you share an unexpected side of yourself, a hobby, a passion, a dream he didn't know you had. Let him see that there's more to you than meets the eye. Another way to spark intrigue is through selective storytelling. Instead of giving him your entire life story up front, share moments that make him ask questions. For example, instead of saying, "I travelled to Paris last year," you could say, "Paris was unforgettable, especially that one moment at the Eiffel Tower." Leave it there and let him ask, "What happened at the Eiffel Tower?" This gives him the chance to dig deeper and invest in getting to know you. Mystery also means living a life that excites you, independent of him. If your world revolves around him, where's the mystery? Show him that you have a vibrant, fulfilling life that he's lucky to be a part of. Pursue your goals with passion, try new things, surprise even yourself. This isn't just about attracting him, it's about creating a life you genuinely love, one that naturally draws people toward you. And remember, men are naturally curious creatures. They're wired to seek, to pursue, and to discover. When you become a woman of depth, someone who keeps him guessing, he won't be able to get enough of you. He'll think about you when you're not around, replaying your conversations in his mind, wondering what makes you tick. But here's the catch. Being mysterious doesn't mean being cold or distant. It's about striking the perfect balance. You're warm, inviting and open, but not too open. You're playful and engaging, but still hold a few cards close to your chest. This is what makes him lean in. This is what makes him obsessed. So, let me challenge you. What's one thing about yourself you haven't shared yet? Something that makes you unique, something that adds intrigue. Maybe it's a talent, a story, or a dream. How can you let him discover it naturally, piece by piece, instead of revealing it all at once? If you've made it this far, I know you're serious about taking control of your love life. So do this. If you're loving these tips so far, like this video and comment number 1 below. Your support helps this channel grow and lets me know you want more of this kind of content. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a chance to unlock even more secrets to Stoic love and mastering Stoicism in relationships. This journey is just getting started, and there's so much more to uncover. In the next section, we'll dive into the power of emotional attraction and how to speak directly to his heart. Stay tuned, because this next step will completely transform how he feels about you. Let's go deeper together. 3. Emotional attraction. Speak to his heart, not just his eyes. When it comes to making a man truly obsessed with you, physical attraction might open the door, but emotional attraction is what keeps him inside, captivated and unable to leave. Men may admire beauty, but what they remember, what they hold on to, is how you make them feel. Emotional attraction is the glue that binds his thoughts to you, even when you're not around. Let's start with a simple question. How do you make him feel when he's with you? Is he at ease? Does he feel understood, valued, and safe? Emotional attraction isn't about overwhelming him with declarations of love or smothering him with constant attention. It's about creating a connection so profound that he sees you as the one person who truly gets him. Men, though often guarded, crave emotional connection just as much as women do. The difference is they rarely express it openly. So how do you tap into this deeper level of connection and make him feel something he can't explain but can't ignore? First, listen, not just with your ears, but with your whole presence. When he talks about his day, his dreams, or even his struggles, resist the urge to jump in with advice or solutions. Instead, be there. Nod, look into his eyes, ask questions that show you're not only hearing his words, but understanding the emotions beneath them. This simple act of deep listening creates a space where he feels safe to be vulnerable, something most men rarely experience. Next, validate his feelings. For many men, the world teaches them to suppress their emotions, to man up and push through their struggles in silence. When you acknowledge his feelings instead of dismissing them, you're giving him a rare and powerful gift. For example, if he shares a frustration about work, you could say, "That sounds so frustrating. I can't imagine how much effort you're putting in." These words show that you see him and that his emotions are valid. Another key to building emotional attraction is vulnerability, yours and his. Sharing a piece of your own heart invites him to do the same. Maybe you talk about a fear you've overcome, a dream you're working toward, or even a mistake you've learned from. This isn't about unloading your baggage, but about showing that you're human. Vulnerability creates intimacy, and intimacy creates connection. But remember, this isn't about forcing emotional moments. Let them arise naturally. If he's not ready to open up, that's okay. Respect his timing. The art of Stoicism teaches us to be patient and steady, allowing things to unfold without rushing. Show him that you're there for him, but don't demand more than he's ready to give. You also create emotional attraction by sparking joy. When he's with you, does he feel uplifted? Laughter, lightness, and shared moments of joy are just as powerful as deep conversations. They create a balance, a relationship that's both emotionally grounding and irresistibly fun. Plan a spontaneous outing, crack a silly joke, or share a childhood story that makes him smile. These moments stay with him, echoing long after you've parted ways. Emotional attraction also thrives on appreciation. Men, like anyone else, want to feel valued. Notice the little things he does, the way he remembers your favorite coffee order, how he works hard at his job, or even the way he makes you laugh. A simple, heartfelt compliment can make him feel like a hero in your eyes, and that feeling, it's addictive. Finally, give him the freedom to be himself. Let him know he doesn't have to perform or pretend around you. This is the essence of Stoic love, being the calm in his storm, the steady force that allows him to breathe. When he realizes he can be completely authentic with you, that's when the magic happens. He'll keep coming back, not because he has to, but because he wants to, because you've become his emotional safe haven. Think about this. When he reflects on his time with you, what emotions do you want him to feel? Loved, valued, excited? Whatever it is, embody that feeling in your interactions. The energy you bring to the relationship will mirror back in his connection to you. When you master emotional attraction, you create a bond so powerful that no physical distance or external circumstance can break it. He'll find himself drawn to you, not just because of who you are, but because of how he feels when he's with you. That's the kind of obsession that lasts. And if you're ready to go even deeper, the next step will reveal the ultimate key to drawing him closer: the unstoppable power of self-confidence. Let's continue this journey. 4. Self-confidence is magnetic. The key to turning heads. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly noticed someone, not because of their looks, but because of their presence? That undeniable aura, that energy that pulls people in, it's called confidence, and it's one of the most magnetic qualities you can possess. When it comes to making a man obsessed with you, Confidence is the secret sauce that sets you apart from everyone else. Here's the thing. Confidence isn't just about how you look. It's about how you carry yourself. It's in your posture, your smile, your words, and most importantly, your belief in your own worth. A confident woman doesn't seek validation from others because she knows her value. She walks into a room knowing she belongs, and that's irresistible. So how do you cultivate this kind of magnetic confidence? Let's break it down. First, focus on your strengths. Everyone has insecurities, but confident people don't dwell on their flaws. They amplify their strengths. Take a moment to ask yourself, what makes you unique? Is it your sense of humor, your kindness, your ambition? Whatever it is, own it, celebrate it. When you embrace your strengths, you shine brighter and people can't help but notice. Next, invest in yourself. Confidence grows when you feel good about who you are. This doesn't mean you need to be perfect. It means you need to be intentional about your personal growth. Start a new hobby, learn a skill you've always wanted to master, or commit to your health and fitness goals. These aren't just surface-level changes. They're about showing yourself that you're worth the effort. When you take care of yourself, you radiate self-respect, and that energy is contagious. Another crucial element of confidence is setting boundaries. A confident woman doesn't tolerate disrespect or settle for less than she deserves. She knows that her time and energy are valuable, and she's not afraid to say no when necessary. This isn't about being harsh. It's about being clear. When you set boundaries, you show that you value yourself, and that demands respect from others, including him. Let's talk about body language. Did you know that the way you hold yourself can change how you feel and how others perceive you? Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and look people in the eye when you speak. Smile genuinely, even if you're feeling unsure. Adopting confident body language can trick your mind into believing you've got this, and soon, you really will. And don't forget the power of your voice. Speak clearly and with purpose when you share your thoughts. Let your words reflect the belief that your opinions matter. Confidence in your voice shows that you're comfortable in your skin, and it makes others want to listen. Confidence is also deeply connected to self-love. Take time to appreciate who you are right now, flaws and all. Practice gratitude for the qualities that make you, you. When you truly love and accept yourself, it shows. People are drawn to that kind of authenticity because it's rare and incredibly powerful. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Confidence isn't always easy. Some days, self-doubt creeps in, and that's okay. What matters is how you respond to it. Remember, confidence is a practice, not a destination. It's something you build step by step, moment by moment. Every time you step outside your comfort zone, every time you choose to show up as your best self, you're strengthening your confidence muscle. Here's the beautiful thing about confidence. It doesn't just attract others, it transforms you. When you believe in yourself, you stop worrying about what others think. You start living for you, and that freedom, it's intoxicating. When you exude confidence, he'll notice. He'll see that you're a woman who knows her worth, and he won't be able to look away. But more importantly, you'll notice. You'll feel the shift within yourself, and that's where the real magic happens. If you've been loving this journey so far, take a moment to like this video and comment number 1 below. Let me know if this is resonating with you because your feedback means the world to me. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Together, we're diving into all the secrets of Stoic love and mastering Stoicism in relationships. In the next section, we'll explore the push-pull dynamic and how it keeps the spark alive. Trust me, you don't want to miss this next part. It's where the real excitement begins. 5. The push-pull dynamic. How to keep him chasing you. Let's dive into one of the most fascinating aspects of attraction. The push-pull dynamic. It's a subtle dance of creating desire by balancing closeness with just the right amount of distance. When done right, it keeps a man on his toes, intrigued and wanting more. This isn't about manipulation. It's about maintaining a sense of mystery and excitement in your connection. Why does the push-pull work so well? Humans are naturally wired to crave what isn't fully secure. When something feels too easy or predictable, it often loses its appeal. But when there's a hint of challenge, a sense that someone isn't entirely won over, it sparks a desire to pursue and close the gap. This principle works in everything, from romance to achieving goals. It's a natural part of human psychology. Here's how to master the push-pull dynamic without overthinking it or playing games. Start with push moments. These are moments when you create a little space in the relationship. Maybe you don't answer his text right away, or perhaps you're not immediately available for a last-minute plan. This doesn't mean ignoring him or being dismissive. It means showing that you have a life of your own. Your independence is alluring. When he sees that your world doesn't revolve entirely around him, it sparks his curiosity. He'll start to wonder what you're doing, who you're with, and why you're not at his beck and call. But balance is key. Too much push without any pull can come across as disinterest. That's where the pull moments come in. After creating a bit of distance, lean in with warmth and attention. When he reaches out, respond with genuine excitement. When you're together, be fully present. This back and forth creates a dynamic rhythm that keeps the connection alive. He'll feel both the comfort of your presence and the thrill of your independence. A great way to implement push-pull is through unpredictability. Let him see different sides of you. Your playful side, your ambitious side, your tender side. Show him that there's always more to discover. One day you might surprise him with a sweet note or thoughtful gesture. The next, you might take a step back to focus on your own priorities. This ebb and flow keeps the relationship fresh and exciting. Another key aspect of push-pull is understanding the power of silence. Sometimes saying nothing is more powerful than saying too much. If a conversation gets tense, instead of explaining or trying to fix things immediately, step back. Give him space to process and come to you. Silence can be a powerful push moment that makes him reflect on his feelings and actions. Push-pull also involves being slightly unpredictable with your emotions, not in a chaotic way, but in a way that keeps him guessing. For example, if he compliments you, instead of gushing back with excessive gratitude, smile and say, "Thanks, I know." It's playful and confident without being dismissive. He'll find himself drawn to your self-assurance and intrigued by your unique responses. But here's the most important thing about push-pull. It has to come from a place of authenticity. This isn't about playing games or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about showing that you're a multidimensional person with layers, interests, and a life beyond the relationship. When you're genuine, your actions in the push-pull dynamic feel natural and effortless. This approach also aligns beautifully with Stoicism. A Stoic woman remains calm and composed, even when emotions run high. She doesn't react impulsively or out of fear of losing someone. Instead, she holds her ground, knowing that her value isn't diminished by someone's temporary distance. This quiet confidence is at the heart of Stoic love, where balance and emotional strength create lasting attraction. Ultimately, the push-pull dynamic keeps a man engaged because it mirrors real life. Relationships thrive on a balance of closeness and individuality. By mastering this dynamic, you create a connection that's both secure and exciting, stable yet full of surprises. He'll find himself drawn to you in a way he can't quite explain, always wanting more, always chasing, always intrigued. As we move forward, the next section will show you how to embrace the power of your feminine energy to deepen this connection even further. The push-pull dynamic sets the stage, but feminine energy is the force that seals the deal. Stay with me. It's about to get even more transformative. 6. Master the power of feminine energy. Have you ever noticed how some women exude a magnetic energy that seems to draw people, especially men, closer to them? It's not about how they look or what they say, but how they feel. That's the essence of feminine energy, a natural, powerful force that captivates without effort and connects deeply without words. But what is feminine energy really? It's not about being weak or submissive. Far from it. Feminine energy is about being in tune with your authentic self, embracing your softness and strength, and creating a space where others feel drawn to your warmth, creativity, and playfulness. It's about leading with your heart and intuition rather than trying to control with logic or force. Men are naturally drawn to this energy because it complements their masculine energy. While masculine energy often focuses on action, problem-solving, and structure, feminine energy thrives in creativity, emotion, and connection. Together, they create a balance that feels harmonious and irresistible. So how can you tap into your feminine energy and use it to make him obsessed with you? First, embrace your emotions. Feminine energy doesn't shy away from feelings, it celebrates them. Whether you're joyful, vulnerable, or passionate, let yourself feel fully. This doesn't mean being overly dramatic or reactive. It means being honest and authentic. When you share your emotions openly and calmly, you invite him to connect with you on a deeper level. A man who experiences your genuine emotions will feel more connected to the real you, not just the image you project. Next, focus on being present. Feminine energy thrives in the moment. When you're with him, put away your phone, stop thinking about tomorrow, and just be there. Look him in the eyes when he talks, laugh at his jokes, and savor the time you spend together. Your presence will make him feel seen and valued, creating a bond that keeps him coming back for more. Playfulness is another cornerstone of feminine energy. Let yourself be light-hearted and spontaneous. Tease him gently, share a silly moment, or surprise him with something unexpected. This playfulness reminds him of the joy of being with you, and it keeps the relationship fun and exciting. Remember, it's not just about creating romantic moments. It's about building a connection filled with laughter and ease. Feminine energy also embraces creativity and passion. What lights you up? What makes you feel alive? Maybe it's dancing, painting, cooking, or exploring new places. When you immerse yourself in the things you love, your energy shifts. You become radiant, alive, and magnetic. And when he sees you in that state, he won't be able to resist your passion and zest for life. Another powerful aspect of feminine energy is receptivity. This doesn't mean being passive. It means being open to receiving love, kindness, and care. Sometimes women feel the need to do everything in a relationship, to plan, to fix, to lead. But when you allow him to step into his masculine energy by giving to you, protecting you, or providing for you, you create a natural balance. Receive his efforts with gratitude, and he'll feel valued and needed. Physicality is also a key part of feminine energy. This isn't about looking a certain way, it's about how you carry yourself. Move with grace and confidence. Wear clothes that make you feel beautiful and comfortable in your skin. Use touch, like a light hand on his arm or a playful nudge, to create intimacy. Your physical presence can say more than words ever could. Feminine energy also ties deeply into self-awareness and self-care. When you nurture yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically, you become a source of calm and inspiration. He'll feel that energy radiating from you, and it will draw him closer. A woman who takes care of herself demonstrates that she values herself, and that's irresistible. If you're feeling inspired to embrace this part of yourself, take a moment to like this video and comment number 1 below. Let's celebrate this journey together because your feminine energy is truly powerful. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for even more insights on relationships, attraction, and Stoic love. Together, we're unlocking the secrets to living authentically and creating meaningful connections. In the next section, we'll dive into how to show your value in a way that makes you absolutely unforgettable. Trust me, it's going to take everything we've talked about so far to the next level. 7. Show your value, becoming irreplaceable in his eyes. What does it truly mean to be irreplaceable? It's not about being perfect or doing everything for him. Instead, it's about showing your value in a way that makes him realize you're unlike anyone he's ever met. When a man sees your worth, not just on the surface, but in the depths of who you are, he can't help but feel drawn to you. He becomes obsessed, not just with the idea of you, but with the reality of having you in his life. So, how do you show your value in a way that feels authentic and natural? Start by living your purpose. A woman who is deeply connected to her passions, goals, and values is magnetic. Whether it's your career, your hobbies, or the way you contribute to your community, show him that your life is full and fulfilling. When he sees that you're driven and inspired, he'll feel inspired too. Your purpose adds depth and richness to your character, making you stand out from the crowd. Next, embrace kindness and empathy. True value lies not just in what you achieve, but in how you treat others. A woman who shows kindness to the people around her, whether it's a stranger, a friend, or him, leaves a lasting impression. Empathy creates a sense of safety and warmth, qualities that make a man feel deeply connected to you. It's not about being a people pleaser. It's about embodying compassion in a way that aligns with your authentic self. Another way to show your value is through your independence. Men are naturally drawn to women who have their own lives, their own dreams, and their own sense of identity. When you're independent, you demonstrate that you don't need him to complete you. You're already whole. This doesn't mean pushing him away or acting aloof. It means maintaining a life that's vibrant and meaningful with or without him. He'll respect you more when he sees you thriving on your own. Setting boundaries is another powerful way to communicate your value. Boundaries show that you respect yourself and expect the same from others. They teach him how to treat you and create a dynamic where mutual respect can flourish. For example, if he's consistently late or unresponsive, gently but firmly let him know what you need. A confident, self-respecting woman isn't afraid to ask for what she deserves, and this self-respect is incredibly attractive. Demonstrating your value also means being authentic. You don't have to pretend to be someone you're not, or suppress your quirks to impress him. In fact, it's your unique qualities, the little things that make you, you, that will capture his heart. Share your thoughts, your humor, your dreams, and even your fears. Let him see the real you, flaws and all. Authenticity fosters connection, and connection creates lasting attraction. One often overlooked way to show your value is through gratitude. People naturally gravitate toward those who appreciate them. Show him that you notice the little things he does, whether it's opening the door for you, making you laugh, or simply being there when you need him. A heartfelt thank you can go a long way in deepening your bond and making him feel valued in return. But here's a crucial point. Don't show your value to prove yourself to him. Show it because it's who you are. When you live authentically and unapologetically in your truth, your value shines effortlessly. This is the essence of Stoic love, a quiet, unwavering confidence in your worth that doesn't seek external validation. Lastly, remember that showing your value isn't just about what you do for him. It's also about how you make him feel about himself. When you uplift him, encourage him, and believe in his potential, you become a source of strength and inspiration. This doesn't mean losing yourself to build him up. It means creating a partnership where both of you bring out the best in each other. When he sees your value in all these ways, your independence, kindness, authenticity, and self-respect, he won't just be drawn to you. He'll be addicted to you. And that's the kind of connection that makes a man realize he's found someone truly special. As we move forward, we'll explore how to reignite the spark and keep that connection alive, even when things feel stagnant. Get ready. It's time to make him remember why he fell for you in the first place. Let's continue. 8. Reignite the spark. Make him remember why he fell for you. Every relationship, no matter how passionate it starts, can experience moments when the spark dims. But here's the secret. Reigniting that spark isn't about chasing the past or forcing excitement. It's about creating fresh moments that remind him of why he was drawn to you in the first place, and falling in love with you all over again. So how do you bring back that magic? How do you make him look at you like he did when everything felt new? The first step is to step out of routine. Relationships often settle into patterns: dinners at the same restaurant, conversations about the same topics, weekends spent doing the same things. While comfort is important, too much predictability can dampen excitement. Shake things up. Surprise him with a spontaneous adventure, like a road trip or a new activity you can try together. New experiences release dopamine, the brain's feel-good chemical, reigniting excitement and passion. Next, reconnect with playfulness. Think back to the early days of your relationship, when everything was light-hearted, fun, and full of teasing. Recapture that energy by bringing humor and flirtation back into your interactions. Send him a playful text during the day, challenge him to a silly game, or tease him about something he said. Playfulness is a powerful tool for rekindling connection because it lowers defenses and creates joy. Another way to reignite the spark is through thoughtful gestures. Sometimes it's the smallest things that make the biggest impact. Write him a note about how much you appreciate him and leave it where he'll find it. Cook his favorite meal or plan a date that's all about him, something that shows you've been paying attention to his likes and interests. Thoughtful actions remind him of how much he means to you and deepen your bond. Don't underestimate the power of physical intimacy. Physical touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which strengthens emotional connection. Whether it's a simple touch on his arm, a long hug, or something more intimate, rekindling physical closeness can reignite passion and remind him of the chemistry you share. Take the time to create moments of affection that feel natural and meaningful. One of the most transformative ways to reignite the spark is to show him your growth. Relationships thrive when both partners continue to evolve and inspire each other. Share with him a new hobby you've started, a skill you've learned, or a goal you've achieved. When he sees you embracing life and growing as a person, it reminds him of why he fell for you, your vibrancy, your drive, and your ability to keep surprising him. Also, reflect on the emotional connection you share. Sometimes, the spark fades because emotional intimacy has taken a back seat to life's demands. Create space for meaningful conversations about your dreams, your fears, and the things that truly matter to both of you. Listening to each other on this deeper level reignites the feeling of being seen and understood. Here's an important reminder: reigniting the spark isn't about chasing perfection. It's about showing him that you value your connection and are willing to invest in keeping it alive. And it's not all on you. Relationships are a partnership. As you put in the effort to revive the magic, he'll naturally be inspired to do the same. If you're feeling excited about these ideas, take a moment to like this video and comment number 1 below. Your engagement helps me create more content like this and lets me know what's resonating with you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel so you never miss a new video about Stoic love, mastering Stoicism in relationships, and becoming the best version of yourself. In the next section, we'll dive into the art of giving space and letting him miss you, a strategy that might sound counterintuitive, but is one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. Stay with me because this is where everything comes together. Let's keep the momentum going. 9. The art of giving space. Let him miss you. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do to draw someone closer is to let them step away. Giving a man space when he's pulling back or when the relationship feels stagnant is not an act of surrender. It's a deliberate, confident move that shifts the dynamic in your favor. This is where the true strength of Stoic love shines, a calm, unshakable confidence in knowing your value, even in moments of distance. Why is space so effective? When you step back, you allow him the opportunity to reflect on his feelings. Men often need time to process their emotions and evaluate their priorities. When you give him that space, he has a chance to miss you, to feel the void of your presence. and to realize just how much you add to his life. But how do you give space without it feeling like you're pushing him away or ignoring him? The key is to approach it with grace and intention. Start by focusing on your own life. Use this time to invest in yourself, dive into hobbies you love, spend time with friends, or tackle a personal goal you've been putting off. By thriving in his absence, you send a powerful message. You're a whole, independent woman who doesn't rely on anyone else for her happiness. This isn't about pretending to be okay. It's about genuinely embracing your own growth and joy. Next, resist the urge to over-communicate. If your relationship is strong, he'll come back on his own. And when he does, he'll return with a deeper appreciation for you. While giving space, remember to maintain your boundaries. If he's distancing himself in a way that feels disrespectful, such as ghosting or ignoring your needs, it's important to communicate your feelings calmly. Giving space doesn't mean tolerating poor behavior. It's about finding a healthy balance between respecting his need for distance and honoring your own expectations for the relationship. One of the most empowering aspects of giving space is the opportunity it provides for self-reflection. Ask yourself, what do you truly want in this relationship? Are your needs being met? Are you feeling valued and respected? Distance can bring clarity, not just for him, but for you as well. It's also important to remember that giving space doesn't mean cutting off all communication. It's about being intentional with your interactions. When you do connect, make those moments count. Instead of dwelling on the negative, focus on positivity and lightness. Share something exciting you've been working on, or tell him a funny story that happened during your day. This reminds him that your time together is something to cherish, not something weighed down by pressure or negativity. Another key aspect of giving space is trusting the process. This requires emotional strength and, yes, a touch of stoicism. It's about believing in your own worth and trusting that the right connection will come back to you. It's not easy, especially when you care deeply, but it's one of the most powerful ways to shift the energy in your favor. Confidence and patience are magnetic qualities that draw people closer. Here's the beauty of this approach. When he does come back, the reunion feels even more meaningful. Absence truly does make the heart grow fonder, but only when it's paired with the assurance that you're not going anywhere. You're simply standing strong in your own value. Giving space doesn't weaken the connection, it strengthens it. It creates room for reflection, appreciation, and renewal. And most importantly, it shows that you're secure enough in yourself to allow the relationship to breathe and evolve naturally. When he feels that sense of freedom within your connection, he won't just miss you, he'll crave the depth and authenticity of what you bring to his life. In the final section, we'll explore how to communicate with intention and clarity, ensuring that your words build the kind of connection that leaves a lasting impact. Let's finish strong and tie it all together. Stay with me. This is the final, crucial step. 10. Communicate like a pro. Build connection through words. Words have the power to build worlds or to break them down. When it comes to making a man obsessed with you, the way you communicate is everything. The right words, said with intention and clarity, can deepen connection, ignite emotions, and create a bond that feels unbreakable. But it's not just what you say, it's also how you say it. Think about this. When you speak to him, do your words invite closeness, or do they create distance? Do they make him feel understood, appreciated, and respected, or do they leave him feeling pressured or defensive? Learning how to communicate effectively can transform your relationship and make him crave your presence like never before. Let's start with the golden rule of communication. Timing is everything. If you're addressing a sensitive issue or sharing something personal, choose a moment when both of you are calm and open. Trying to have a deep conversation when he's stressed, distracted, or tired will only lead to frustration. The right moment creates a space where your words can truly resonate. When you do speak, lead with curiosity, not accusation. For example, if he's been distant, avoid saying, "Why are you ignoring me?" Instead, try, "I've noticed you've been quieter lately. How are you feeling?" This approach shows that you care about his perspective and feelings rather than just reacting to your own. It invites him to open up instead of shutting down. Another powerful tool in communication is active listening. This means giving him your full attention, not just hearing his words, but understanding the emotions behind them. When he speaks, resist the urge to interrupt or offer solutions right away. Instead, nod, make eye contact, and say things like, "That makes sense," or "I can see why you feel that way." These small gestures show that you value what he's sharing, which encourages him to share more. Don't underestimate the impact of appreciation in your conversations. Men, like anyone else, thrive on feeling valued. Compliment his efforts, acknowledge his achievements, and express gratitude for the things he does for you. For example, you might say, "I love how you always make me laugh when I've had a tough day," or "I really appreciate how hard you work for the things you care about." Genuine appreciation not only boosts his confidence, but also strengthens his emotional connection to you. At the same time, it's important to express your own needs with clarity and confidence. If something is bothering you, address it calmly and without blame. Use I statements to frame your feelings, such as, "I feel disconnected when we don't spend quality time together," instead of, "You never make time for me." This shifts the focus from blame to collaboration, inviting him to work with you to strengthen the relationship. When expressing your emotions, don't shy away from vulnerability. Sharing your fears, hopes, and dreams allows him to see your authentic self, creating a deeper bond. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's the courage to be real. When you let him in, you give him the opportunity to connect with you on a profound level. Another essential part of effective communication is knowing when to pause. Sometimes silence speaks louder than words. If a conversation becomes heated or overwhelming, take a step back and say something like, "Let's take a break and talk about this later." This shows emotional maturity and prevents unnecessary conflict. It also gives both of you time to reflect and come back with a clearer perspective. Finally, remember that communication isn't just about solving problems, it's also about creating joy. Share your day, tell him something funny, or reminisce about a happy memory you've shared. These light-hearted moments build positive associations and remind him of the happiness you bring to his life. If you've made it this far, it's clear that you're committed to mastering the art of love and connection. So, take a moment to like this video and comment number 1 below. Your feedback not only motivates me, but also helps this community grow. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more transformative tips on relationships, stoic love, and embracing your best self. Congratulations, you've just unlocked the secrets to making any man obsessed with you, even if he's pulling away. We've explored everything from embracing the power of distance, mastering the art of mystery, igniting emotional attraction, and using communication to build lasting connections. Each strategy is a piece of the puzzle that, when combined, creates a powerful and magnetic version of you. A woman who knows her worth and radiates confidence. Remember, this journey isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about transformation. It's about embracing your authenticity, standing in your power, and creating relationships built on trust, respect, and passion. When you focus on being your best self, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you naturally draw people closer. The love you attract will feel effortless because it's grounded in your truth. Here's the beauty of everything we've discussed. These strategies don't just enhance your relationships. They enhance your life. They remind you to focus on your growth, to value your time and energy, and to pursue your happiness. That's what makes them so powerful. You're not only captivating him, you're becoming the best version of yourself. As you move forward, remember the essence of stoic love. Stay calm, centered, and confident, even in moments of uncertainty. Trust in your worth and know that the right connection will always return to you. Love at its core is about balance between giving and receiving, closeness and independence, and passion and peace. Before you go, let me invite you to take action. If this video resonated with you, like it and comment number 1 below. I'd love to hear which part inspired you the most, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to continue your journey of self-discovery and relationship mastery. Together, we're building a community of empowered, radiant women who know how to love deeply and live authentically. Thank you for being here, for investing in yourself, and for trusting me to guide you. You're on an incredible path, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things you'll create in your life and relationships. Until next time, stay radiant, stay powerful, and most importantly, stay you. See you in the next video.